Hi, everybody. How are you? This is Pamela from Pamela's Butterfly Life, and today is Sunday, March the 8th. Tell me what is going well in your world. What's going well with you? What did you do today that brought you joy and laughter and peace? My dress keeps falling. Well, I have been getting rest. Rest is always, it's always good to get rest and sleep. And before we get going with today is Sunday. I am drinking tea, and it is, what kind of tea am I drinking? This is Celestial, so it's lemon zinger. You get it like from Kroger. Yep, you can. All right, so for the month of March, we are putting a spotlight on colorectal cancer. I did say that I'm going to go live. I am going to go live, but today, like, the weather is so pretty, and I wanted better lighting. So I'm going to go talk about my first colonoscopy, like last year. Before I even get started with my story and my first colonoscopy, I want to just encourage you to listen to your body. Your body's going to give you different warnings that something isn't right. Sometimes you go to the doctor, especially for Black women, you might go to the doctor and they might in a way dismiss you because we're Black women. I don't know if they think that we don't bleed, that we are so strong and independent. That whole I don't know, that archetype kind of bothers me about us being so strong. Sometimes I think as if we get dismissed when we are going to the doctor about whatever's going on with our body, and they just tell us to go home or get some rest, give us, instead of like really doing these testing. I want to encourage you, just know that doctors, we appreciate them and the gifts that God has given them, but guess what, y'all? They're still human. You have to advocate for your health. Okay, so with my journey, a part of me was diagnosed with MS, and like this, ignoring it wasn't making it go away. I be very honest, I ignored the few symptoms I was having because I didn't want to deal with it. I knew that it was something that was important and I was scared. So I ignored it. Please don't ignore those symptoms. By the grace of God, my beautiful mom, I went to her house. I was limping. My gait was off. She says, why are you limping? I said, I don't know. She says, go to the doctor. Okay, so speed you up. So I'm doing really great. I'm really grateful. But the point is, advocate for your health. No one is going to do it for you. So I'm saying about my first colonoscopy. So on this particular day, okay, I'm the kind of person, like, with the exception of when a part of me is diagnosed with MS, if I have a sniffle, I'm going to the doctor. I enjoy just making sure that my body is together. So even for the year before my colonoscopy, please don't think I'm weird, but I was just like, look, I'm ready for my colonoscopy. Let's go. Like, come on, get on in there. At least we see what's going on. I want to get cleaned out. Like, come on, just get it popping. So I was really excited. I just wanted to make sure that everything was good. Like, just let's go. So on this particular day, I made my appointment, right? And my mom and my Uncle Randall, they picked me up. So, and I always, like, when I pray meditate in the morning, I always say, I want a day full of adventure and play and, and love. So I got to my appointment thinking we were there like an hour, maybe even like long, like make sure I was there in advance. Oh. And we go to the doctor. Long story short, they pulled up my information. They says, oh, my word. You're Pamela, whatever, you're, date of birth. They said, you're at the wrong location. You were supposed to be at my Providence. So Providence is a hospital for my Metro Detroit people. And 9 Mount Greenfield in Southfield. They said, you're supposed to be there. Oh, and then by the way, I love pretty nails. I got my nails done. Lily, I've been with Lily for like 8 or 9 years. And if you're in the Metro Detroit area, she works at, I think it's not Pretty Nails, but it's on 10 Mile Telegraph. It's right next door to the Imperial and like the Lee Beauty Supply store. So check her out. She's fast and efficient, and I love her. Okay, so I ended up going to 9 Mile Greenfield, and I was running late, right? They're like, okay, we can still get you in. I said, okay. So I'm sitting here just in a state of peace and love. So I'm just, talking to everybody, So they had me like on this. By this time, I had to get undressed. Oh, the prep work before the colonoscopy. So I started the prep work. The prep work is that fluid that they give you to clean you out. That was the most unpleasant part. I promise you it wasn't, or it was the most unpleasant part. And that's it. So I started my solution. You have to drink it every 15 minutes. Now, I'm used to drinking a gallon of water, like really quickly. So I paced myself. They said that you should probably have it chilled. And I'm like, why drink my water kind of hot? So I think I'll take it hot. I'm so happy that I tasted it. After the gallon of solution, it's like you have to, this powdery stuff, it tasted salty and sweet. It was the grossest like taste. So I put it in the freezer for a few hours before my prep. So I'm happy that I drank the fluid. I think you have, I don't know, it's like a 2 hour, it's been a year. I think you have like a 2 hour window to drink that fluid. And when I tell you, you go, honey, just you go, get that fluid in. I think it's like drink 8 ounces every 15 minutes. So do the prep. And that was like the most unpleasant part. But the actual colonoscopy, I'm telling you, I think when you think about a scope going up your bum, people get a little freaked out. So I'm sitting there just, I'm at peace and I'm just talking to everybody. So they wheel me into the room. So I'm in my little gown. I'm kind of on the side. And they're telling me, okay, we just know we're going to put this, put the little tubies in your nose. And then pretty soon you be out. You're not going to feel anything. Do you have any questions? So they're being real kind. I'm like, no, I'm okay. When I tell you, it wasn't, I remember being on my side, they had little tubies in my nose. I don't even remember falling asleep. So I felt like a light tap on my shoulder. They're like, okay, we're finished. I'm like, no way. Didn't even start. I felt like I wasn't groggy. I know it might be different for people or different people, but I wasn't groggy. It's not like I felt pain after and no polyps. So that was my journey with having my first colonoscopy. So I just want you to know to listen to your body. And this means if you're having some unusual symptoms, even before because right now they move this, I think the age used to be 50 years old for a colonoscopy. Now it's 45. But listen to your body. If you're having and I'm going to leave a video of a woman who was dismissed. She has right now, or at the time, stage 4 colorectal cancer, and how she went to the doctor several times in the course of a year and how they were dismissing her. And I think your intuition, I think that's the Holy Spirit. Listen to the Holy Spirit. That's your gut intuition, is the Holy Spirit. And don't let anyone turn you away. You have to just advocate for your health. And even if you go to the doctor just once, twice, 3 times, matter of fact, so this is what I do. When I tell you, and that's why I think Jamie is he's such a kick A-double-S, like young man. When I go to the doctor, I say, okay, I would love the numbers and the heads of everyone for this hospital, because if something were to happen to me, we are coming for everybody's neck. So I come in there really like with boldness. I think I get that from my mom. My mom, Karen Liverman, she does not play. She walks in the room and people just know, okay, she is not to be played with. So just having boundaries and sticking up for yourself. I didn't do that for so long, but I did it when it came to, it came to my health. And I'm so grateful for my mom for sticking up and for making sure that I go to the doctor when I didn't go, and I was really scared. So just know that there's times where you might be scared, but that's the time where you hopefully have family support, that you can share this with someone who will hold your hand through whatever journey that you have. Because by you ignoring it, or that something is wrong, but you just can't put your hand on it, that's like a little signal. Listen for those signals. So I'm going to leave a video. And so the signs of colon cancer, it can be having you feel as if you're not emptying all the way. You could feel like your stomach could just really just hurt. You feel full. You could have pencil-like stools, and the pencil-like stools, that's because there's a blockage, so you're not emptying all the way. You could have, if you see blood in the stool, if your stools are very tarry and dark, that you're losing blood. You're losing blood. So there are several signs. So I'm going to leave actually 2 videos. One video is like the common symptoms. Oh, sometimes you could have, Lord forbid, but somebody could be going through having this, this disease and not have any symptoms. Or there's got to be some kind of warnings that hopefully that you're able to go to the doctor and fight for your health. Yes. And okay. So really quickly, I wanted to come on with you because the lighting was so pretty. I didn't want to wait until 7 o'clock. I am going live 7 o'clock on YouTube. Actually going live, and I'm going to make a delicious snack. It's nothing, it's savory. Do you want to know what I'm going to make? It's between you and I. Are you going to tell anybody? No. Okay, I'm going to make a cucumber roll. Like the traditional sushi roll with the rice, with the avocado, maybe the salmon, the wasabi. Well, instead of the rice, I'm going to use cucumber. So it's going to be a cucumber roll with smoked salmon, cream cheese, maybe some lemon, avocado. Yes, maybe some onion, capers. So maybe I'll omit the capers. But that's what I'm going to make on live today, 7 o'clock p.m. on my YouTube channel. So hopefully I will see you on so you can see what dish, I'm cooking now. All right, so just know that, listen to your body and what it's telling you. All right, I'm going to say, and I will see you at 7 o'clock, of course, to always put yourself first. And I believe that we're beautiful. We deserve to be in a healthy mind, body, and spirit. I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.